Our story begins many, many years ago, when a young man ventured to an expedition in Monte Alban. Upon arrival, torrential rain hampered exploration work. That night, he entered a local canteen seeking refuge. The rain became a storm. In the bar, he noticed a small bottle with 2 candles and a flower in front. With the curiosity that characterized him, he asked the old man what was in the bottle. "The love of my life is in that bottle." The young man, surprised by the answer, asked him what he meant. In some forgotten place in the Sierra of Oaxaca, existed a mezcalier master who could capture the essence of a person in the drops of mezcal. I am from the town where that master lived. Once, there was a very intense rainy season. It rained for 15 days straight without a rest. The villagers were in danger, so we had to leave. Without explanation and to everyone's surprise, the mezcalier master refused to leave his palenque. Leaving him completely alone, we left. There was a huge mudslide, and when we wanted to return, we couldn't find any trace of the town. We never heard about the master again, although there are those who say he still lives in the mountains, and that only a true adventurous spirit can find him. The young man was fascinated with the story and determined to find the master. He asked the old man where he could find his village. The old man told him that the town was near a hill with 9 peaks. He finished his drink, paid with a few coins, and went out into the night. The following months were of painstaking research. In addition to consulting with local elders, mezcalier masters, and some anthropologists, the young man studied various documents and maps, looking at the complex Oaxacan landscape for a hill with 9 peaks. In a fit of rage, he threw everything he had at his desk. Papers flew through the air. On the table, a candle fell on the only map that laid still. The light highlighted the name of San Dionisio Ocotepec. He took this as a sign and ventured to the place. Map in hand, he asked around the town, but no one seemed to be able to help him. Alone, with no one to believe in him, he ventured into the Sierra. Along the way, he encountered a very mysterious man coming down to the village. When he asked him about the master, the mysterious man did not say a word. Instead, he offered him a bule that was hanging from his shoulder. After walking for a long time, night fell upon him. Sad and angry for not achieving his goal, he turned to go back. He had given up. He took out the bule that had been given to him and began to drink. Suddenly, a thick cloud covered the moon. The young man remained in total darkness. When the moonlight lit the way again, he could see a woman all dressed in white in front of him. Puzzled by the encounter, but marveled by the beauty of the woman, the young man timidly asked if she knew the legendary master. "Follow me, and I will take you where you wish." He went after her. They left the path. He tried to keep up with her, but the way kept getting more and more difficult. The agaves grew and seemed to multiply. He began to feel thorns puncturing his skin. He wanted to stop, but the woman continued to advance without problems. That was the moment he knew that the woman he was chasing was the infamous Matlasiwa. Fearful but confident that she would take him to the master, he continued chasing her, pricking his whole body. All of a sudden, the torture ended, and they found themselves in a plain field with an old house and a mezcal palenque. The woman disappeared before his eyes, and in her place, the mezcalier master appeared. The master was happy. Only a free spirit, adventurous and dedicated like his, could have found him. He knew he was the chosen one to share his secret with. At that moment, a complicity was born between the young man and the teacher. As long as the loyalty and free, adventurous, and dedicated spirit that you've showed are preserved, we will meet again. Your children, your children's children, and their children, until perpetuity, we will continue to be accomplices. That young man was your great-grandfather. In each generation, destiny has led us to find the master. Our family has always known how to keep the secret. Now you know the story, and in time, you will also find the master and continue the legacy of Mezcal Cómplice.